The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Well, hi. Good news. Judging from the party pics on Lindsay's social media, it looks like she's feeling just fine in Miami now.
Looks like she bounced right back.
Yeah. She was really, really sick, and she said she wasn't sure she was going to even be able to go to Miami for her husband's work thing that he was doing, and which is basically just they're not working as much as they're just having fun because of the work they've done all year. Somebody treats them to this trip to Miami for fun. Well, she wasn't sure she was going to be able to go because she was so sick. And she decided to go, and then her posts on social media started leaning towards saying that being there in the salty air and relaxing and all that in the sun is what has healed her.
Yeah.
You notice that, Riggins?
Yes. The warm air, the warm sand is healing me.
Yeah. I need to move here pronto or ASAP. I'll never be sick again.
You know, it's like when those insurance scammers get caught and they say their back is out and then they get caught lifting concrete or something.
Uh-huh.
Her version of that is, oh, I'm so sick. And then posting a story with the music behind it, living La Vida Loca. You know, it's like, wait a minute. You can't be living La Vida Loca and also on your deathbed.
But, in all seriousness, I hope she is feeling better and able to enjoy herself. But it's just fun picking at her about that.
It is.
And then I wondered if she used that song Living La Vida Loca because I said that yesterday on the show. Well, Lindsay's living La Vida Loca. She's sick, but living La Vida Loca.
It's like, oh, I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
And then I started to feel kind of bad about it because I was like, is she putting this on here about healing because we've been picking on her about acting like she was fake sick?
No, she was definitely sick. I mean, you could hear it in her voice, and she was sick.
And she did get some antibiotics before they left and all of that.
Sure.
I'm just hating because I'm jealous.
Me too.
I want to be at the beach. I don't care about being at a Miami beach, though. They're not that great.
Yeah, but laying out on a lounge chair in the sand, it's warm and sunny. I'm totally jealous, 100%. I wasn't jealous of that bowl that she was eating. It looked like some sort of grain bowl with avocado and beans, and I was like, no. But I'm looking for some fried shrimp and a margarita, maybe.
You'd be at the Margaritaville in Miami. Listen to Jimmy Buffett.
I think so.
I didn't know they had a Fountain Blue in Vegas. She's at the famous Fountain Blue Hotel in Miami. I didn't know they had one in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
How long has that been there?
I don't know, but they've done a lot of music shows, like the iHeart Radio Music Show or Awards or whatever they call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I have been there. I don't know. Because it's been several years since I've been to Vegas, pre-COVID, since I was in Vegas. But I watched that show Hacks with Gene Smart, and they had a scene at the Fountain Blue in Vegas. And I was like, wow, that looks pretty nice.
Sure.
Good for Lindsay.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's also an infirmary. Obviously.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Riggins, I forgot to bring this up as an interesting conversation, or convo as the kids call it. You know the little road that goes to my house. When you turn off the interstate and you go down that road and then you take a left on that one road that goes straight to my house.
Yeah.
That's just a 4-lane road, and the speed limit I think is 35.
Is it? Okay.
Maybe 45. I'm not sure. But I left Wednesday morning. I was going to the gym, and the traffic was stopped right in front of this shopping center there. And I was like, what is going on? Are they working on this road? And I happened upon a wreck that had just happened. And a car on the other side of the median going the opposite direction got out of control, hit a tree in the median, and was upside down on that little road. I mean, it's just a small road. It's not a main thoroughfare by any means. It's just, and I don't know what happened. I still don't know what happened, but it had to be, it looked like either some sort of a malfunction in the vehicle that got out of control, or maybe the person had a heart attack behind the wheel or something.
Yeah.
There's no way you would be going that fast and lose control like that on that little road.
Fast enough to flip the car.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was upside down. So I was looking for a place to pull over to go see if I could help. And about that time, all of the emergency people were arriving. And so I figured rather than go up there and tell them how to do their job, I would just keep going.
That's probably the bet. That's probably what they want to. Although it does speak to your character that you wanted to stop and see if you could help. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, these guns I got on me is like the damn jaws of life. I could have ripped that car door off, man. Just rip it off.
Rip it off like at the top of a tuna can or something.
You know what? I'm going to let this be my workout for the day. I'm going to pick up this car and set it right. Right side up is what I'm going to put it right side up.
Would your wife be impressed by that? Does she get impressed by those kind of like little acts of kindness and thoughtfulness that you do? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she gets impressed, but I mean, it takes a lot for her to be impressed by something that I do.
Well, certainly. You
know, not to say that she's not easily, impressed. She is by other people.
Just not you.
Yeah. Not very often. And then one of the star players on our basketball team had a wreck Wednesday, the same day in Charlotte, uptown Charlotte, Mellow Ball, and looked like he was trying to turn left, and the other car was in the right of way, and he plowed into it. It's what it looked like on the traffic cam video. But it also looked like, and I'm going to say it 100% looked like he drives the ugliest truck on the face of the earth.
I thought the same thing. I was like, one thing you'll never see me in is a custom Hummer.
A custom Hummer EV that's designed to match your sneaker endorsement.
Yeah. Hello, world. Here I am.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins Prime has a free section with special deals and offers just for Prime Plus members, including a special 10% off the new TJ Riggins swag, now available at tjriggins.com.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our interior design team handpicks the most popular styles that look great in the homes around Lake Norman.
We display them beautifully in our showroom so you can see and feel them. We help you visualize your rooms with our design boards.
And our 5-star delivery team stages it all perfectly in your home so you can love where you live, Lake Norman.
Right now, during our New Year's sales event, save hundreds on your new furniture. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Warm weather is right around the corner. I can feel it. Well, I can't feel it. Not yet, but I know it's coming. So you know what that means? I'm going to Lily and Grace in Langtree very soon. They can spruce your house up in a flash and get it ready for the warm weather, ready for spring, ready for summer. They have all kinds of decor. They have rugs, pillows, chandeliers, kitchenware, china, gifts for people. You name it, they have it. And the best part is she can come to you, so no hassle. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today or go to tjriggins.com/deals.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Woo. Oh, it's Friday, isn't it?
It's Friday.
Yay.
Hallelujah. Lindsay's down at the beach. She's in Miami, recovering from a cold, which is
doctor's orders.
Some doctors will say that their prescription is get a little sunshine, get outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe that's what she's just following doctor's orders. But today is National Comfy Day, and no one likes to be comfier than TJ. He's got he likes his chair. But one thing I've noticed is now that you're skinny, that you get cold a lot more, when in the past you would get hot a lot more, and you'd make it known like it's getting hot in here. Now you say, "Oh, it's cold in here." I think that's so funny.
Like right now, I turned the fan on in front of me just out of habit, and I'm sitting here waiting until we go to the next break so I can get up and go turn it off because I'm cold.
You have a fan turning you on. Hey,
mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a fan under my desk.
Hey now. But it is national. It's National Comfy Day, and TJ at one point had this thing called a bubble cuddle blanket. It's made by a company called Cozy Earth, and we actually sell them at tjriggins.com/deals. We've got a big discount on it. It's 41% off if you use promo code TJ at checkout. But when TJ got this, and you bought it, right? They didn't give you that for free.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't really we don't get a ton of free stuff. We purchased the stuff that we're talking about. So TJ bought this bubble cuddle blanket, and he loved it. And he was talking about it all the time. I don't know how long you had that thing until your wife commandeered it and made it part of the decor of your house, like where you can't really even use it anymore.
Yeah. Maybe, let's say maybe a month, 6 weeks.
And what was that conversation like when she was like, I'm going to put this on the bed now, and I'm going to take it out of your puffy couch room because we're going to use it as decor?
Yeah, she started the first day.
Did you?
Yeah, that's really nice. That needs to be on display somewhere, not just up here in your cave, or not up here in your hole, with you taking naps under it. And then it moved then down to where she would fold it up and put it at the foot of our bed.
Yeah.
And it was still kind of mine. I could go get it if I wanted. And now it is draped across the back of the couch.
Yeah.
So it's, I can use it if I'm sitting on the couch, maybe, but then she'll make sure, all right, go get that other little piece of material there and put it on the couch so you don't get your greasy head stains on it, because our couch is white. And she's right. I do have to have that thing. It's a little piece of fabric that matches the couch and the recliners, because they're white, because my skin's so greasy.
Does that piece of fabric move around to different pieces of furniture?
Sometimes we got them on each set of recliners.
Yeah.
Depending on, so I have a choice of where I sit, but then if I go get on the couch, I'll take it, put it on the couch, or just drape a different blanket over the back or something.
You've got like a head diaper.
Yeah.
It's like
I need to be wearing an old school curl cap, a Jerry curl cap, which, as a matter of fact, those things are really cheap. I might get one and start wearing it around.
Please do. And take pictures.
Yeah.
We have to see TJ in a Jerry curl cap, just wearing it to Walgreens. I want to see that.
No, just in the house so I don't stain anything.
Okay. I want to see that too.
Okay.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Wednesday nights at 7. Don't miss Lindsay Look. Lindsay's interactive social media experience live on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Sponsored by Love Indus with 21% off with code TJ at our deals page or at loveindus.com.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Riggins, one of my pet peeves about society is when you run across someone who doesn't act their age. Mm. And I don't mean young at heart, or I don't mean you're older, but you don't, if you're in your late 50s and all of a sudden you need to just start sitting around wrapped in a shawl, My grandparents were that way. They thought that because they reached a certain number in age, they had to start acting old, and they weren't old.
Yeah.
You know, my grandmother, my Nana, was 40 when my brother was born. So they just thought, we're grandparents and we need to act like old people.
Yeah.
So I don't mean that. I mean, like the old guy at the club, you're Bill Belichick with that young chick. That's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that.
Sure.
I'm sorry, that young woman. And I've reached that point with Honey Boy.
Honey Boy?
Honey Boy. Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it.
We've been talking about him all week, acting crazy at Mardi Gras and all that. And then there's still stories popping up about, well, I saw him doing this and this and this. So he got arrested for fighting, and then was later seen partying it up again with his release papers from jail in his mouth. Like, come on, man. You are a few months away from being 40.
Yeah. Come on. What are we doing?
Age.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. Yeah, you're fighting in the street. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I get you had a rough childhood, but who didn't?
Yeah.
Well, Riggins didn't.
I did not.
Oh. But a lot of people did, is my point. And that doesn't mean you run around acting like an idiot the rest of your life.
Yeah. I know he split up with his wife/girlfriend a few months ago, and that's why he moved to Louisiana to be closer with his father. But it sounds like this is a combination of a lot of problems he's been trying to deal with.
Yeah. And Louisiana is not really a therapeutic place. I grew up there. It's not where you would go, especially in South Louisiana in the city, for calm and a reflection and self-awareness and all of that. You go there to do the crap that he's doing. And his dad is not from all the stories, his dad's not the type of person to say, come on in, son, let me help you and get your mind right and all of that kind of stuff. Unless he's changed a lot. But it all just boils down to act your age.
Certainly.
When you see people like that, usually, like if they're rich and celebrities and all like he is, maybe it's not this way. Maybe he's got people around him that are just clingers on that are his age. But usually when you see that going on, it's the person that's acting the biggest fool and not acting his age is surrounded by people younger than he is.
Yeah.
Cheering
him on.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You don't need to be friends with anybody that's more than 10 years younger than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be hanging out with them at night. In the day, maybe. You'll meet for lunch, whatever. Don't be hanging out at night with people more than 10 years younger than you are. That's a good rule.
Yeah, I think so.
No nighttime hangs.
Go to bed.
Yeah. Okay. Go, eat something out of the crock pot and watch a show and go to bed.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show an extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. Good morning. Hey, go check out our podcasts and watch the show and all of that at tjriggins.tv on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you want to listen to podcasts. We would appreciate it because you don't want to miss any of the show. Not saying don't listen here on the radio, but you may miss something. You don't want to miss a single syllable that is uttered on this show because it's filled with brilliance. Every syllable. Okay, have an update on what we talked about yesterday, where I'm paranoid that I'm about to get fired from my other job on the news talk station.
Yeah.
A quick recap. I've been asking the program director some questions about stuff with, stuff that I needed on my show that he was going to get for me and all that. And he hasn't responded. It's over a week now since he's responded to any messages from me. So last night, you know me, if it's going on in my life and I think it would be interesting to the people, I take it to the people. So I went on the air last night at the top of my show and did the first full, they call it the monologue on a news talk station about him and that he hasn't responded to me and that I'm paranoid that I'm about to be fired. And he's just avoiding having conversations with me until there's an HR person in the room. And I had also called yesterday. There's a woman that works at the radio station that is involved in, I mean, she knows everything that's going on. She's in, like the gossip or whatever. So she said she hadn't heard anything, that they were, unhappy with me or whatever. So I tell the whole story on the show and my concerns and why I'm being paranoid and all of that. And at the end of the show last night, 2 hours later, I looked and I said, okay, well, still no response.
Ooh.
So there's no way that somebody didn't, even if he weren't listening, somebody would have told him, hey, you listen to what TJ's saying now? He's saying that he thinks you're going to fire him because you haven't responded to his messages and all that. So there's no way he didn't know that was happening. So now I'm really leaning more along the lines of, they're about to excrement can me.
Well, that's a valid concern, but I feel like if this has been going on for a week, they wouldn't let this whole process go on for longer than a week. Even if they did need an HR person involved, there's no way.
Well, I mean, maybe because I have, even though I don't work directly for the station as far as being on the payroll, I have contracts with them for other means of, a deal that we have with them for clients and things like that. And I'm guessing they may be just getting everything, lined up for the end of the month. That's why I say the end of the month, because then the advertising would come to an end as well.
Right.
So I don't know what to do now. I don't want to just pick, but I need to ask him a question that I have to get his approval on something that I want to do for the show tonight.
Yeah.
So
it is weird that you haven't heard from him in this long though.
Mm-hmm. I may have a few shots this afternoon and then call him.
Great idea.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Follow us on Instagram /TJ Riggins Show. Sponsored by Lily and Grace, offering a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, and gifts at lilyandgrace.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Something happened to me yesterday that has happened a few times as of late, and I don't know how to respond to it at the moment. So I was at the cigar store yesterday, and there was a bunch of men in there,
Yeah.
And I was walking across the room, and this guy looked up at me and he smiled and he goes, "Hey man, I really enjoy your show." I said, "Oh, thank you. What's your name?" The whole thing. And then I walk away. I'm like, okay, I want to ask him which one.
Sure.
But I don't want to seem like, well, which one?
Yeah. I get that.
Because he could still be referring to the Ace and TJ show. He could be referring to this show or, my night show.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not referring to the night show because I don't think people are listening to it. And that may be why I'm about to get canned. But be that as it may, it was nice meeting him.
That was nice.
Yeah. Now, Riggins, you're one of these lint people.
You couldn't have made that sound any worse.
You're one of those lint people. But when you give up something for Lent, and which was surprising, we had to go through this much detail with Lindsay the other day about Lent, since she is a Bible scholar.
Yeah.
And her reasoning for not knowing anything about Lent is I'm not Catholic.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you're giving up something for Lent, it's something that you have a lot of. It's something that you really enjoy because you're making a sacrifice not to have it.
Exactly.
So here is the troubling situation I heard of yesterday. The Catholic fella, and you know what he's giving up for Lent?
What?
Baconators.
Ooh. Hello.
Those big ultra bacon cheeseburgers. He didn't say son of a Baconator. He said Baconator.
The regular Baconator.
The big one from Wendy's.
Well,
if you now, I love the son of a Baconator. I've never had the full Baconator. I don't think I could eat it. Even at my biggest hog stage, I never got the full Baconator. But if you're eating enough Baconators where it's a sacrifice to you to give them up for Lent, then you have a problem.
That's crazy that you're eating them that much.
So you gave up beer.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 40 days, right?
Yeah.
With no beer, and you love beer and you have beer every day. That's sacrifice.
Yeah.
So is a Baconator a day maybe what somebody is having to indulge in order to give it up for Lent for a sacrifice?
I like knowing that there's a guy out there that every day he's going to Wendy's to get a Baconator. I love that. Bring it on, baby.
And then he's going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
Because he has 40 days. Jesus can do what he did, and I can go 40 days without a Baconator. I just have to keep my mind on it.
Lord, give me the strength.
Keep my eye on the prize.
I'm not your strongest soldier, Lord. Please help me.
Good Lord.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Congratulations, Sharon from North Carolina, who won a TJ Riggins beanie as our weekly subscribe and win winner. Subscribe to any of our podcast platforms at tjriggins.com/win and you're entered. Sponsored by Cozy Earth. Use code TJ for 41% off at our deals page or at CozyEarth.com.
Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty brings you local expertise, strong negotiation skills, dazzling marketing, and professional service. From the very first showing to the final signature, they're with you every step of the way. Move with confidence. Find the Temple team right now at tjriggins.com/deals. They've been friends of ours forever, and they're the only ones my wife and I use for real estate. It's the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
If you ever see me out and you think, wow, Lindsay's skin looks so good, I need to tell her. Don't, unless you have an extra half hour, because I get so pumped about Love Into skincare products. I can go on and on literally for 30 minutes about how awesome these products are. They're all natural. They plump, tighten, moisturize your skin, and it really works. Natural products that work. Sign me up. So for more information, go to tjriggins.com/deals. You are going to love the way your skin looks.
Follow us on Instagram /TJ Riggins Show. Sponsored by Lily and Grace, offering a wide range of furniture, accessories, light fixtures, and gifts at lilyandgrace.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. All the news you can use. Blah, blah, blah. America's Anchorman Riggins.
That's me. These are just some of the top trending topics. Earlier in the week, we found out that the owners of the Seattle Seahawks have started the process to sell the team. And now it's come out that the front runner to buy the team is none other than super mega nerd Jeff Bezos from the Amazon company. So it makes sense. He's from Seattle, and he's obviously got the money to buy the team if he wanted to. But something about that seems super creepy, and he's becoming like a villain, like a universal villain. I don't know. Maybe it's his look that he looks kind of scary, but Something about this doesn't smell right.
I just think it would be, it'd be pretty good for the team, I think, because he would get them to their away games a lot faster than anybody else would, any of the other teams. Like he could get them there same day. Like, we're going to.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
He knows how to move things across the country really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly right. Maybe he could use one of those rockets that Gayle King was in and his fiance or his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And just shoot him across the country in a rocket.
Yeah, he could do all that. And his wife could consult the players' wives on getting, more of a subtle look.
I like it. It's not too much.
Right. And, only having their boobs 3/4 of the way out at the presidential inauguration.
Yeah, it's an interesting look for sure. But we'll see if he actually ends up purchasing the team. A lot of people are talking about that this week. Bad Bunny is in the news. He just landed his next acting role. He's not just a musical performer and the headliner of the Super Bowl halftime show. Now he's going to be in a movie opposite Edward Norton and Viggo Mortensen. So this is a legit movie and really trying to make a splash. He also does wrestling. He's involved with the WWE as a wrestler. So this guy's becoming a triple threat, it sounds like. So,
yep. And it's completely based on merit. There's no political reasons behind any of this. I'm sure he's just the best actor they could find for a role opposite Ed Norton. They're not trying to make a statement or anything.
He's hot right now.
Yeah.
Gotta capitalize on
it. He's the next, Walton Goggins. Or his acting chops, as they say.
You can't escape Walton Goggins. That guy's in everything now.
Yeah. He's good. He's a really good actor.
He is good. So Bad Bunny is in the news. And then today is National Cherry Pie Day. National Cherry Pie Day. Very American pie. But I know, TJ, you're not eating cherry pie, are you?
No, but what I do is if I love recipes, girl, I love finding good recipes, especially to feed my sweet tooth.
Sure.
If I see that they've made some sort of a cherry cheesecake, something or another or whatever, I just automatically, I'll save it and go, well, I'll substitute strawberry pie filling for the cherries.
There you go.
I'm not eating cherry anything. Ugh.
Does your wife eat cherry stuff?
No, that's the one thing that we agree on in life.
Well, if you got to agree on something, let it be the pie filling. That works. Well, I want to know something about TJ, something very personal, and I've never asked him before, and I hope he doesn't mind me prying too far, but we'll get into it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
On the next TJ and Riggins Show, it's another edition of Now Trending, sponsored by Zevo Life. Improve your health and start your 30-day risk-free guarantee with 30% off using code TJ at zevo.life or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Zipping right along, getting ready for Riggins' weekend review song. Oh, yeah. If you prepared one for today, I don't know if you even did.
I did make a song. And since Lindsay's not here today, you know what happens. I just got to, gonna rip her up.
I asked her.
Got to do it. I wanted to ask you real quick. I want to ask TJ a question about something that's happening in the news. But did Jody say that the guy that plays JFK Jr. in that really popular new show is not that good looking? Did I hear her say that the other day?
Yeah, she said he's not as good looking as JFK Jr. was, but the woman that plays Carolyn Bessette or whatever her name was, the actor is better looking than the real thing. So the actor is not better looking than the real JFK Jr., but the actor is better looking than his wife.
Everybody, I've seen a lot of women talking about this show, this JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette, I think was her name. It's called Love Story, right?
Yeah.
Go look. Have you seen this guy? His name is Paul Anthony Kelly. He might be the best looking person on the planet. I'm not kidding. That guy is good looking.
I saw like the very last 15 seconds of an episode the other night when I came downstairs and she was watching it.
Yeah.
But that was all I saw. I wasn't really paying attention.
She
goes, there are 9 episodes of this? I said, yeah, I'm sure 9 is way too many. She goes, no, it's not. It's good. Okay.
Yeah, you could probably wrap that up in 2 episodes. I don't think that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just curious. Yeah, I thought you said he was unattractive. I was like, I just saw him this morning. That guy's really good looking. He looks like Superman. But anyway, TJ, what's your pizza order?
Thin beef and bacon, extra cheese.
Not bad at all. And you haven't had one of those in a minute, have you?
No. It almost made me stop. Like, am I even supposed to be saying this?
Feels like a cuss word.
Yeah.
Have you seen this pizza place in Florida? It's called Buck's Coal Fire Pizza. It's in North Palm Beach, Florida. When Florida got hit with that winter weather a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, somebody brought in a bunch of dead iguanas, or those, frozen iguanas. And they were like, hey, can you put some iguana on a pizza? And he was like, oh, sure. So they made this pizza, put it on social media. And then in the days after that, they got 1,500 calls from people wanting their own iguana pizza.
Yeah.
And now they were so overwhelmed with orders that they've had to cancel that operation entirely. Like they say, we're not doing any more iguana pizza, because they also were getting angry calls from people and people threatening to call, the wildlife enforcement, whatever that is. But he said, we weren't butchering or keeping live iguanas in the pizza place. People were bringing the meat in here already harvested and things like that. So
yeah, which may be a violation of code as well.
He said there's no statute for it, and I believe that.
Look, Florida, it's a free state.
Yeah.
And they're overrun with iguanas. So people do hunt them. They kill them. They have tours where you can pay to go out and kill iguanas with an iguana guide, all that kind of stuff. So people need to calm down. I want a iguana pizza. I want a iguana pizza.
I do not. It can't be good, right?
I bet it's delicious.
You think, oh.
Yeah!
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Everything you need to watch, listen to, and connect with the show is at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Eric Javits Travel-Friendly Sun Hats. Get 20% off at the deals page at tjriggins.com using code TJ.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, it is Friday, and the one thing on which we can all depend. Riggins' funny song about what's going on during the week of the TJ and Riggins Show and in popular culture. Riggins' Week in Review.
And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Lindsay is down in Miami, and here was my initial thought. Imagine being blonde and tan in Miami. That Kyle is so darn hot. But Lindsay's got some really bad beach habits. Hope she doesn't pass them to her daughter. You can tell that she's from Concord because she pees in ankle-deep water.
That's a true story.
That's both true. And just kidding, Concord. I love you a lot. She was always very stressed. She's always stressed. I want you to understand, but hopefully she'll get to relax once those bunions are in the sand. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. It's National Love Your Pet Day. I love mine, though he's mean and fat. But don't you love him too much, because you could get arrested for that.
Ooh.
Come on.
Watch out.
I gave up beer for Lent, one of the more difficult challenges I have to face. And I can hear Listerine calling from the bathroom like, come and have a taste. Come here, big boy. You only gave up beer, right? That's right. Shia LaBeouf got arrested at Mardi Gras, allegedly fighting God knows who. But dude, when your name is Shia, the thug life is not for you. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. And Norway is leading at the Winter Olympics. Norwegians are handling it all with ease. Because in Norway, even if you go to Walgreens, you got to throw on a pair of skis.
That's true.
A lot of people don't know that. You can't even get out of the house. I think TJ would do really well at the Winter Olympics. Yes, I know what I said, because I think he could grease the skis with all that oil from the back of his head. You'd be flying down that mountain.
Yeah, and the front of my head.
And the front. The man is oily. Applebee's has Dollaritas back on the menu. Finding a better deal is tough. Who wouldn't want to get tanked at Applebee's shoulder to shoulder with Shia LaBeouf? And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
All right.
All right. So there is something that a woman posted an article about where she's at in her life. And I cannot wait to share it with TJ because I've got a feeling he's got similar opinions on the matter. And there could be some fireworks. We're going to find out coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show an extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Let's go. Let's go.
Make sure you listen to the show at tjriggins.com or on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you can even watch the show on YouTube every single day at TJ Riggins TV. We put it all up there, limited commercials. You'll love it. Imagine my shock when I saw this headline today, TJ. A woman wrote an article, and here's the title of the article. I guess I'm a cougar now. And I went, uh-oh, here we go. What in your mind constitutes a cougar? Like a woman dating, you know?
Okay, well, a cougar is a woman who is older than 20s or probably 35 and up, but doesn't have kids.
Okay.
Because if she has kids, then she would be the acronym, you know.
Yeah.
That starts with the M.
Sure. I understand what you're saying.
But it was originally created as a term for older women who are on the prowl for younger men.
Yeah. And at one time they didn't like that term, but now it seems like women embrace it.
Yeah, because enough of them embraced it to where the other ones thought, well, I better embrace it too.
Yeah. Well, a woman wrote an article. She's in her 50s. I think she's about your age, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I guess I'm a cougar now. And she explains why. She goes, normally I had this rule where I wouldn't date anybody 5 years younger than me, but that's changed. And the article was really long, but here's just a piece of it that I thought was interesting. More often than not, I find men who struggle with drinking, gambling, and adult material are in a constant battle with their ex-wife and don't think they're contributing at all to the problem. And they aren't willing to go to therapy and work on their part of things or take any kind of responsibility. She goes, once I hear any of that stuff, I'm out. And she said that's what she was dealing with dating men her age. Guys in their 50s, probably divorced, and they're struggling with one of these things. And she said, I'm out. And that's what inspired her to start dating men that are, younger than 10 years younger than her.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's gone on a couple of dates with guys in their 30s, and they're more open to acknowledging feelings. They're not looking for somebody to take care of them like the Gen X guys did with their ex-wives. So maybe she's got a point about dating younger guys, no?
No, she has a point about wanting to be the aggressive one and wanting to be, have a submissive is what she wants. Yeah.
She doesn't want a partner?
No. No, because she wants these younger men in their 30s who have been raised to believe that their masculinity is wrong. It's bad. It's toxic. So that's why there are so many effeminate young men now, because of that. And that's what she wants. She wants to be the dominant. And she also wants to, in her mind, I think she wants to brag about her conquests of these young men, which is not really a conquest. I mean, if you're a decent looking woman in your 50s and you're going to get a late 20s and early 30s guy to lie down with you, it's not that big of a feat, but she wants to brag about that without, having people think that she's, of loose morals.
Okay.
It's like, I do it because it's just, they're so much better. And I've never thought I would do this. And she just, she's flexing is what she's doing. Thinking that it's great, that she's really accomplished something by getting a young guy to sleep with her.
Didn't see that coming at all.
But, it's a free country. Do what you like. Whatever makes you happy.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
On the next TJ and Riggins Show, it's another edition of Now Trending, sponsored by Zevo Life. Improve your health and start your 30-day risk-free guarantee with 30% off using code TJ at zevo.life or the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Imagine a blanket that feels like a hug. That's the Bubble Cuddle blanket from Cozy Earth. Ultra soft, luxurious, and designed to be so comfortable, you'll never want to let go of it. It's the blanket for movie nights, lazy mornings, and the best sleep you've had in years. Right now, get 41% off when you use code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 41% off with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. Order it now and upgrade your comfort.
The best place to get all your tax filing done this year is efile.com. We have a link at the deals page at tjriggins.com where you can get 20% off if you e-file your IRS taxes. E-file makes filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for 20% off when you e-file with efile.com.
Every weekday, listen to or watch TJ and Riggins After Show Extra Funny at the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by Big Fork Brands with bold bacon sausage and Chicago-style sauces available with 20% off using code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yes. Love ya. I'm misunderstood a lot of times, where people think that that I'm always just looking to argue with somebody when I'm not. I do have strong opinions about things, and I have convictions and so forth. And I will defend my positions, but I don't go around just looking for an argument all the time. I don't get a thrill out of it. I don't get an adrenaline rush out of arguing with people, but some people think that I do. As a matter of fact, I'm usually looking for ways that I can find common ground with people. And there's a story that's come out this week that has been making the rounds that reminds me of something that you can do that I've always done when it seems like the person that I'm talking to and I don't agree on anything. In order to find that common ground, I will ask them, hey, do you like Reese's Cups? Everybody likes Reese's Cups. Everybody. Sure. So then we have something in common that we can talk about and expand upon. Unless they're allergic to peanuts, and then that's a whole other thing. I'm not saying that allergy is not real. I'm not part of that. I get it. It is. But I'm just saying that's the only time I meet anybody who doesn't like Reese's.
Yeah.
And so the story out this week is that the Brad Reese, the grandson of the inventor of Reese's peanut butter cups, says that Hershey has changed the recipe, and it's new formula is not as good, and it feels like they're going to ruin the brand of Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's worrying.
Yeah, he said that they're replacing milk chocolate with quote unquote compound coatings, and the peanut butter with quote peanut butter style creams across multiple Reese's products, and he's worried that that's going to mess up their legacy, put it at risk. Now, here's the response from the Hershey Company, and I think you know where they're located, out in the country.
Sure.
They responded by saying that Reese's cups are still, quote, peanut butter and chocolate at the core. Quote, they're made the same way they always have been, starting with roasting fresh peanuts to make our unique, one-of-a-kind peanut butter that is then combined with milk chocolate. Now, they didn't elaborate about the past and current ingredients, but said that recipe adjustments have been made over time to accommodate new shapes, sizes, and innovations.
Okay.
So they didn't say he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right. Yeah.
It's made the same way it's always been made. But they didn't say it's the exact same ingredients that they've been using since H.B. Reese invented the recipe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're playing with fire. I mean, if you want to mess with the recipe of one of the most iconic food items ever in history, it's going to cause controversy.
Yeah. But if it tastes the same, they can make it out of sawdust. I wouldn't care.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
You're not eating it as a healthy snack to begin with. So who cares? So what? Who cares? Who cares?
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
TJ and Jody's House is now live and available anytime at our media center and on our YouTube page. Sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, with a selection not to be missed at the deals page of tjriggins.com.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
There are so many trends, these techniques of how people make their social media videos now, like for the TikTok and whatnot. A big one is still walking while you're talking, holding the phone out. And you're just walking around. Like that's supposed to add excitement to the video or whatever. When most of the time I'm just like, settle down, stop. Or as my mama would say, why don't you light somewhere? I hate that. Then there's the trend of lying in the bed under the covers and all while you're doing a video talking about, I don't know why they don't give you enough sauce packets at McDonald's, whatever the case may be. And then there's also the new one that I've seen where they put the phone face up down on a flat surface like a desk. And then they talk to it with a bunch of space in the top of the picture and only half of their face is shown, which is, I think, the stupidest one yet. But it's not just young people doing this. We have a video here of a woman who is looks to be in her 50s, mid 50s or so, and she's talking about this trick she's figured out that her husband does, and she calls it a deception that she hears him do, but she's on to him. All right, listen.
Just heard my husband on a call say, "Oh, that sounds like fun, but let me ask my wife." Ask me what? I mean, if it sounds like fun, do it. He doesn't have to ask me. He can just go. What's going to happen here is I feel like he's going to blame me and he's not going to go.
Yeah. So he doesn't want to tell his buddies, I just don't want to go. He's going to say, she's being contrary about it. So I need to stay around here or whatever. Now I do that a lot. I'll blame things on Jody a lot of times. Like when people are trying to sell me something, I'll say, you know what, my wife handles all that. So, I can't give you an answer because I don't want to just say, no, I'm not interested, slam the door or whatever. And my wife, she makes those decisions. She's not home. So, well, when will she be home? Will she come back? I go, I don't know.
Yeah. But it's different with that though, because they're a stranger.
Yeah. I don't ever, not that I have any friends who are wanting to hang out with me. That doesn't happen. But I never would say, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds great. And then go back and go, Jody doesn't want me to do that. To me, that's more embarrassing. That's a harder act to say that your wife won't let you.
Yeah.
I would never, even if it were the case where she was griping about it and all, it's like, it's not that she's letting me do something. I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
I may not do it because it's making her unhappy, but that still is not the same as not letting me do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would never, ever want anybody to think that was the case.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a man.
I do what I want.
I'm a man.
Does she do that about you?
No.
Okay, good.
No. I mean, can you, like, who that knows Jody would ever believe that she would say, he won't let me do that? And one time in our marriage and all of the 30 years that we've been married, 31 years, there has been one thing that I told her to blame on me, but it was something that she wanted to not do anymore. And it was buying longer burger baskets when that was real popular.
Yeah.
So expensive, ridiculously expensive. And she would say, I go to these parties, I have to buy something. I said, well, you just need to start telling them, you blame it on me if you don't want to buy them. I don't care. So she'd say, oh, my husband freaks out if I buy expensive baskets.
Good. That was a good one.
Yeah. Like $30 just for a liner that goes in a basket. Get out. Piece of plastic.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
TJ and Riggins Show merch is back, and Prime Plus members are getting an extra 10% off at the deals page. Beanies, coffee mugs, and a mouse pad are now available at tjriggins.com/deals.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I have to correct something. We were just talking about in the last segment. Riggins asked me if my wife ever uses me as an excuse not to do something that she doesn't want to do, like saying, he won't let me go anywhere Friday night and stuff like that. And I said, no, she never would, but she does. And she does not act like she's just blaming it like it's a thing that we have together. Like when I said, if you don't want to buy these longer burger baskets anymore because they're so expensive, years ago, then just, blame it on me. Act like I'm a brutish husband. I don't care. So she did. But this is one that we're not both in on the deal. She'll come and tell me, such asked if we wanted, they're having a party and asked if we wanted to go this weekend. And I told them no. I said, well, why'd you tell them no? So, I know you don't really want to do that.
Okay.
Big
difference.
Yeah, it is. And I would say, what are you talking about? I never said I didn't want to do. Well, I know you don't really, that's not your thing and you'd be miserable and, blah, 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 blah. Acting like that if I didn't want to be somewhere, that I would sit and just make her life hell about it while it's going on. It's like, just get out of here. I can't believe I'm here. And I would never, ever do that.
No.
But she will never admit that she said no because she really didn't want to go to whatever function it was.
That's the important part.
The people that invited her and the other people that'll be there are not that close of friends with her. But she doesn't blame it on me to them. She just says, well, I don't know. He's, my husband's pretty big. I have to check, see if he's working that night or, whatever it is, but then come to me and blame it on me that we're not going because she knows I would be miserable. So she's not even blaming it on me to them. She's blaming it on me to me.
Well, that might
have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but that might be a little better though. So you don't have an entire group of people running around going, oh, he's off. He sounds awful. He sounds miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to deal with that with Jody, but if she's never going to acknowledge that's true, then.
But it's not like she minds telling people that about me. He's a grouch. He's a grumpopotamus.
Okay.
All of that.
Well, yeah, then you got to handle that with her. Be like, be honest with me. That is not why you didn't want to go.
I got to get shed of her is what I got to do.
Well, I don't know that.
I'm going to get shed of her.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ and Riggins Show merch is back, and Prime Plus members are getting an extra 10% off at the deals page. Beanies, coffee mugs, and a mouse pad are now available at tjriggins.com/deals.
If you're ready to feel better from the inside out, it starts with Zevo Life. Zevo Life's premium wellness supplements are crafted to support energy, balance, and everyday health using high-quality ingredients you can trust. Better habits, better health, better you. Save 30% on Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. That's 30% off Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. Zevo Life. Imagine the smoky richness of bacon now packed into a perfectly seasoned sausage. Well, Big Fork Bacon Sausage is crafted in small batches with premium pork and bold, savory flavor you can taste in every single bite. Perfect for breakfast or any time of the day. Get a 20% discount with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 20% off with code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. Big flavor comes from Big Fork. Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
If you're watching the video, you just saw my microphone attack me and hit me in the eye.
Oh, hello.
That's how you know you're a klutz, when a microphone is sitting in its one position and you still figure out a way to bump into it.
Hello.
All right. So there's a big case in a U.S. District Court in Illinois, and somebody was suing Buffalo Wild Wings, their company, claiming, I guess, false advertisement or whatever, saying that they should not call their product they have on the menu boneless wings because they're not wings. And so the judge ruled that Buffalo Wild Wings can continue to call their product boneless wings, even though they're essentially chicken nuggets. Now, I guarantee you I was the first person in America to point that out when they first started calling things boneless wings, that they're not boneless wings, they're chicken nuggets with buffalo sauce on them. Which is fine. It's a gimmick, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you've been cheated out of money, you know, but I thought I was getting wings. Okay. So in cases like these, and you know, I'm an amateur, I'm an unlicensed attorney, uneducated, unlicensed attorney. The person who brought this lawsuit needs to be punished.
Punished,
because you're obviously just a troublemaker and you're trying to cash in on something. You know good and well that those are not wings. It's just a catchy, clever title they've given to this menu item. And you're going to bring a lawsuit against these people. Yeah, it should be one of those. If you are stupid enough to think that, one, you're eating wings when it's just a chunk of white meat, and then two, that you're not getting some sort of a benefit that you think you paid for, then you need to at least spend a week in jail.
Oh.
And you should not be allowed unsupervised restaurant dining. There should be a member of the court accompany you to every restaurant to help you. And that's why I'm an amateur, uneducated, unlicensed attorney.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's Lindsay, and I'm so excited to share. We've got an extra funny segment now. We do it every weekday just for Prime Plus subscribers, along with getting you a commercial-free version of the shows to both watch and listen to. Go to the homepage of tjriggins.com and click Prime to sign up today.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh. I think sometimes we can refer to the show as Hat Fisher and Riggins.
Hat Fisher?
Yeah. I'll be hat fishing.
Yeah, you are wearing the hat all the time.
Mm-hmm. Because I lost my hair.
Is that why?
The Lord took away my hair.
That's why you wear the hat?
Mm-hmm.
That makes me sad for you.
Yeah. Because I haven't lost enough weight in my face to be able to just wear the bald head.
Really?
And feel comfortable with it. No.
One of my Facebook friends just went to Turkey and got a hair transplant.
I told you that's where to go.
Yeah.
Turkey.
He's there right now with his wife. They took like a vacation to Istanbul.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw pictures and he was like, I just got it done. I was like, whoa, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, these are the top trending topics. Taylor Swift is rumored to appear at the Brit Awards next weekend. And the reports are that this is going to be tense because her ex-boyfriend, Harry Styles, is going to be there as well. You think Taylor Swift cares about Harry Styles at this point? They dated 10 years ago and she's engaged to a, incredible football player. I don't think she's worried about Harry Styles. No offense.
Yeah. And I don't think he's worried about her.
I'd probably not. Give me a break.
He's probably like, I'm glad to get out of that crazy relationship with that crazy girl.
You think she's crazier than him?
Yeah.
You do?
He's just weird. I think she's probably a Hellcat.
Oh, I just don't see it, but I know you say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's an alpha female.
No doubt.
And
no doubt.
Nobody gets along with that.
You would. Listen, she's a billionaire. We were just talking the other day. You would date a billionaire woman if she drank out of a hamster bottle, I think is what you said.
Yeah.
So, you could swallow that, right?
I don't know if I could do the Taylor Swift relationship, though.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fighting all the time.
You think?
And I don't think any amount of money is worth your peace.
Maybe it's not. And then Gordon Ramsay said this one restaurant trend is the worst thing to happen to restaurants in the last 10 years. He said more and more restaurants are introducing a Munjaro menu, which is just their regular items, but in much, much smaller portions. He said people are getting ripped off with their dollar. And he said, just make smaller portions and call it something else. You don't need to call it the Munjaro menu. It's kind of annoying.
Didn't they already have a name for that?
What?
Tapas or something?
Yeah, small bites.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. He said he's tired of seeing it in restaurants. I totally get that. There is a new thing that's happening in Walmarts across the country. A lot of people think it's disgusting and gross. I disagree. We'll get to it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The best deals you'll find anywhere are at the deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. We have massive discounts on amazing products, links to our partners, and now TJ Riggins Show merch. Bookmark the deals page at tjriggins.com.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Almost ready to slide into that weekend.
Get excited for the weekend. It is Friday. Happy Friday. So Walmart just opened their latest Walmart Supercenter in Jacksonville, Florida. And included in this opening is a new sushi bar inside the Walmart. And the reactions on the internet have been very strong. People are saying, oh my gosh, that sounds disgusting. Oh my gosh, your family, if you buy sushi from Walmart, you're probably going to make your whole family sick. And, I used to use that as an excuse to get out of things. I'm like, oh, I had some bad sushi from Walmart. And now it's a real thing. Like you can go to a sushi bar, but I would not have a single problem. It can't be any different than the sushi you get in a grocery store.
Not at all. The only difference, I think, would be you're much more likely to have to wait for a big, 20-person brawl to clear out before you can get to the sushi rack, the little cabinet it's in. I had to go to the Walmarts yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And I have a plan. When I get to Walmart, I know exactly where it is that I'm going to get whatever it is. And I'm head down in, grab it, out. Cause I mean, I'm not looking to get swept up in anything,
It's the one place where you can get swept up in something. But you've got to have a nice Walmart by you. You kind of live in.
It used to be.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fighting at your Walmart, though, is there?
It looks like one could pop off at any time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I swear, I thought you were going to say you're going to have to wait in line with other people in pajama pants to get fresh sushi, but that's way worse. I would much rather hang out with people in pajamas than.
I'm just going by what I see on the internet every day on the social medias.
Yeah.
There's always a big fight going on social media.
But you guys are in Costco a lot, the two, you and Jody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you spend a lot of time in there, like perusing the aisles like you don't do at Walmart?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what I needed, and this is the thing, if I say, I'm being nice and I'll say, Jody, do you need anything from Walmart? I know you're not going, but I'm going. So if you need something from there, I'll get it. And she's like, no, I don't need anything. What are you getting at Walmart?
Yeah.
And I said, a personal item? I mean, you got to know everything. What? Something for your butt? No.
Oh my God.
I need a new nose hair trimmer. Man.
Oh my gosh. It's like an interrogation every time you want to go to the store.
It's like I gotta have approval. Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah!
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show and extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.